everyone, welcome back to Doc GILMAC online tutorial. This time, I will be discussing topic under pre-calculus or trigonometry. The topic I will be discussing for today's tutorial is all about coterminal angles. Angles in standard position which have the same terminal side are coterminal angles. Consider the figure at the right. In the Cartesian plane, we have here point A, O, and point B, where O is the vertex. And we have here 120 degrees is rotated in a counterclockwise direction, and negative 240 degrees is rotated in a clockwise direction. Take note, in figure 2.2, when OA is rotated 120 degrees counterclockwise, the terminal side OB of the angle is in the second quadrant. When OA is rotated 240 degrees clockwise, the terminal side is also OB. In standard position, an angle 120 degrees and an angle negative 240 degrees have the same terminal side. Hence, the angles are coterminal angles. Take note, 120 degrees minus negative 240 degrees is just equal to 360 degrees. So as you can see here, we have ray OA is the initial side and ray OB is the terminal side. So 120 degrees and negative 240 degrees have the same terminal side. So therefore, they are called coterminal angles. Take note, if two angles are coterminal, the difference between their measure is 360 degrees or multiple of 360. That is, theta minus phi is equal to n times 360 degrees. Let's have an example. Example number 1. Tell whether 480 degrees and 120 degrees are coterminal. Let's have the solution. Since 480 degrees minus 120 degrees is equal to 360 degrees, which is a multiple of 360, then an angle of 480 degrees and 120 degrees is a coterminal angle. So they are coterminal angles. Okay, so take note of that. Since their difference is a multiple of 360 degrees. Now let's have example number 2. Tell whether the angles negative 810 degrees and negative 90 degrees are coterminal. Now let's have the difference. Negative 810 degrees minus negative 90 degrees is just equal to negative 720 degrees. If you are to divide this by 360, this is just equal to negative 2, which means negative 720 degrees is a multiple of 360 degrees. Therefore, we can say that negative 810 degrees and negative 90 degrees are coterminal angles. Take note, to find theta that is coterminal to a given angle phi, add multiples of 360 degrees or n times 360, that is, theta is equal to phi plus n times 360 degrees. Let's have an example. Example number 3. Suppose ray ON is the terminal side of angle MON, which is in standard position. Find the measure of angle theta coterminal with angle MON, which is equal to 50 degrees with two rotations counterclockwise. Let's have the solution. Theta is equal to 50 degrees plus 2 times 360 degrees, since it is given that we must determine the coterminal of angle MON with 2 rotations counterclockwise. So we add twice of 360 to 50, then we have 50 degrees plus 720 degrees, so that is just equal to 770 degrees. Consider the graph in the Cartesian plane. So we have here, okay, 50 degrees, then 2 rotations counterclockwise, that is 770. So as you can see, they have the same terminal side. So 50 degrees and 770 degrees are coterminal angles. So as you can see, angle MON is 50 degrees. Then with 2 rotations counterclockwise, we have 770 degrees. Example number 4. Suppose ray ON is the terminal side of angle MON which is in standard position. Find the measure of angle theta coterminal with angle MON which is equal to 50 degrees with 1 rotation clockwise. So since it's a clockwise direction, we subtract 50 to 360, negative 360. So 50 minus 360 is negative 310. Consider the figure here in the Cartesian plane. So we have 50 degrees in a counterclockwise direction and negative 310 degrees in a clockwise direction. So as you can see, we have ray ON as their terminal side. 50 degrees and negative 310 degrees have the same terminal side, which is ray ON. So they are actually a coterminal angles. Example number 5. Find the coterminal of theta equals 60 degrees. 1 positive and 1 negative. Okay, theta is 60 degrees. For a positive angle, we add 360 degrees to 60. So we have 60 plus 360 is just equal to 420 degrees. Now, for a negative angle, we just subtract. Get the difference of 60 and 360. Okay, so 60 minus 360, I should say, is equal to negative 300 degrees. Example number 6. Find the coterminal of theta equals negative 80 degrees. 1 positive and 1 negative. Single I. Theta is equal to negative 80 degrees. Negative 80 degrees plus 360 degrees is just equal to 280 degrees. Double I. Theta is equal to negative 80 degrees. Negative 80 degrees minus 360 degrees is equal to negative 440 degrees. So the coterminal of theta equals negative 80 degrees, 1 positive and 1 negative are 280 degrees and negative 440 degrees. Again, I would like to thank you for watching. Stand by for my next tutorial. Stay safe everyone, and may God bless us all.